Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Instant Replay, presented by the ACS Universe. We are live. This is episode 4, breaking down week 3 of the NFL season. And before we get anything else, let's bring in our co-host to the show. What's good, everybody?
It's happening.
All right, so first off, PJ. Oh, my bad.
I'm PJ. You can find me on Instagram at i.r.pj.
I'm Jonathan. You find me on Instagram and Twitter at i.r.jonathan.
I'm Sloan at Get Fit with Sloan. Where you can't go wrong when you do it with Sloan. That's all I got to say. I'm done.
I'm sure that's not
you
all you
got plenty more to say.
Yeah. Oh, snap. So what's happening, fellas, man? What a week of NFL action.
It was a good week. It was a fun one to watch, man. It was a fun one to watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it. How about you guys?
I bet you did.
Oh no, we had some great games.
No, it was great, man.
Good games. A lot of coaches doing some bad things, and a lot of players doing some bad things too. So we'll get to all that. But
we'll get to all that.
Some really, really good competitive games and some shocking games too. So
ain't no coaches doing anything bad. They just coaching like they always been. It's just magnified early now. That's all. Everybody want to talk. I have one question.
Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about college football today?
Yeah,
we're gonna mention some college football. Yeah, we
You want to talk about it?
I watched a little bit of the Oklahoma game.
Ben, you need to watch your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I didn't say I watched the game. I'm not TV right there.
No. Look. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I didn't say nothing.
I'm gonna mute you.
Do it. You know how?
I didn't get to where I am in life by being stupid. I just play like I'm dumb.
Oh, I see. You playing possum.
Yeah. All right, so you know how we do, man. We jump in here and we're going to go over the scores from this past weekend, and if there's any news we want to interject in, if nobody has anything, we just call pass, and we'll go to the next one. We're going to start with Thursday night's game right here. Dolphins, Jaguars.
That was a tough watch, man.
Yeah.
It was.
It was. That one play, I don't know. I almost had the refs on my asshole of the week for that one in that game. Just for the they ejected. I can't remember the players. They ejected him because he was trying to dig for the fumble, and they were just like, "Hey, yo, get up out of here." Refs got in the way. They kind of, I guess, he kind of touched the ref a little bit.
He moved the hand away.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, if I'm the ref, I'm not trying to get in the way of 200-300 pound dudes trying to getting a fumble, but it is what it is. That's not my asshole of the week, by the way. I went a different direction.
He didn't know whose hand that was. He just saw a hand and he just pushed. He was just pushing people off, So it was a bad call.
Yeah. It's not wintertime yet. The refs aren't wearing long sleeves, so there you go. So the Dolphins, first win of the season. Jags, you can say what you want about the Jags.
Gardner didn't show up for the game.
Well, I messed up on that one. I followed the mob, so I'm not following any group picks anymore. I'm done.
All right. So next game up on the list right here, Bears Falcons.
Oh, Atlanta Falcons.
Hey, you know what?
I'm gonna let you guys start on this one. Go ahead.
First off, it looks like the Mitch Trubisky era is over in Chicago.
I told you guys that all along. All that paper, you got to give him every opportunity. He gets all the reps. Let me explain this to you fellas about training camp. Whomever makes the most money gets all the honey. Now, here's the deal. Trubisky was the pick of the general manager, and Matt Nagy looked at the general manager. He looked upstairs and said, "I'm not looking at Jesus. I'm looking at you, general manager. Either it's my job or is it we gonna lose this game? Either way, I can't win. So, Foles, get in that game and win it for the team.
Yeah.
Nick Foles, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Phew.
They played for Nick Foles.
He would have had 5, but 2 got called back.
That's right. They played for him. They played for Nick Foles.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and I mean,
Tariq Cohen got injured on that. Didn't he tear his ACL?
I believe so.
Yeah, Tariq Cohen.
Tariq Cohen tore his ACL on that one, so he's out.
He's out.
I think they got Montgomery back up for him. So,
but you know what? You know the funny thing about the game, I was watching the game. I said, "Oh man, the Falcons got this game wrapped up. Let me change the channel." It came back. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think at this point in time, it's probably more of a mental thing. I think
with the Falcons.
It has
with
to
the
be.
Falcons. Because dude, I'm telling you, dude. Defense, you can say what you want, like I said last week, but the offense is fire. Like they can move the ball, they can score it.
Yeah,
but Ryan can still throw that football.
This was probably the second best defense they won against, and it flustered Ryan. He was only 500. He went 19 for 38, only for 238 yards. Mm-hmm. So they weren't as fire as they normally are. They put a lot of pressure on him.
Yep.
And he couldn't get them passes out, but they scored. They were scoring.
Yeah, exactly.
They should have pulled out the W on this one, but they couldn't get it done.
I don't know.
I think I would say right now it's more of a mental type. I think for as far as the team goes, the players and whatnot. Once it gets past halftime and they have a certain lead, I think. And then but it works both ways. If you're a team that comes to play the Atlanta Falcons and you're down by 20 points in the second half, like, what are you thinking? Like, we got a chance.
Yep.
Like, so, you know what I mean? So you're telling me there's a chance.
All they have to do is just hang in there, just hang in there just a little bit longer.
And they were driving. They were driving down the field, and it was that last interception that just did it in.
Well, I would say this in defense of the Falcons, man. They playing with a lot of young guys in the secondary. They back end is you got to baptize them, man. And this is just one of those days.
Susceptible. Yeah. And then teams are going to pick on them. Yep, because they know they're young. That they're great.
It's not it's not that they lose. It's not that they're in the game. Back and forth game, and they lose by 3 points at the end. They find a way to just tank it in the fourth quarter.
It's a mental thing, man. Somehow
that's what
you got to get past that block. And like I said, they playing shorthanded on defense with some of the guys that are out. And when you have those young guys, they're not running the ball on them; they throwing it on them. And that's good when you have those young corners. Now give these corners another year or two. Because they are good corners, but they just young, man.
Yeah,
you're going against five-power teams, and so you get a lead. No lead is safe.
No.
Falcons didn't even score in the fourth quarter. They gave up 20, man.
They missed the field goal.
Yeah. So we'll that's
and they didn't travel with one of their corners because he was on COVID.
Right.
And they just put him on IR.
Yep.
That was their first pick in the draft, I think, this year.
Well, they actually have a big scandal now, man. They have word on the street. They having a COVID outbreak in the league now.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah. So to sum up, Bears Falcons. Falcons another late game. Collapse, if you want to call it that. And then for the Bears, 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0. The Bears. But
wait a minute.
But that's Nick Foles' team, though.
What?
That's Nick Foles. You guys just don't know. Nick Foles gonna take him to the Super Bowl.
Big Dick Nick.
What'd you say?
Sloan, I'm looking at you, Sloan. What'd you just say?
I say Nick Foles gonna take him to the Super Bowl.
with all that firepower in NFC, you
Throw
think
the
the
flag.
side that's going to represent? Yeah. Hey, yo. Hey, for real. That's just no.
I just counted 7 tough games on their upcoming schedule for the rest.
Man, look, that's that Tremadol talking. I'm in pain right now. That Tremadol is talking to me, making my mind slip a little bit.
They played one division opponent as of yet, so they still got 5 more division games.
Yep.
No, they got to see Green Bay twice.
Hey, Sloan talking shit. I know what you're doing, Sloan. Sloan trying to, because he know they in my division. He trying to. Last thoughts on that. Last thoughts on that game. It does look like the Mitch Trubisky era is just over. They didn't pick up the 5th-year option, and Doug, or not Doug, but what's the damn coach's name?
Matt Nagy.
Matt Nagy was like, yo, this isn't just a week-to-week thing. This is kind of permanent. So there we go. Next game.
About his job. He said, either I play the man with the most money, I ain't gonna have a job. So I better make it. So he made a smart decision.
Next game, man, Rams Bills.
Wow.
So what do y'all think? Are the Bills the truth, or that?
I think Josh Allen's the truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's in MVP talk.
Man,
sure.
Yeah.
Did you see when he trucked one of them little ass defensive backs coming to 180 pounds? Man, that dude, I didn't know he was that big.
He's pretty tall.
Oh no, he's big.
He's
got a little bit of leverage.
Well, my doctor and I, we pretty tight, man. I know because he hooked me up with my kit, with my gear every once in a while, and I had I was feeling some pain from all this weekend of torture, and he's a big Buffalo Bills fan, and so he said, man, Josh Allen, I said, man, that big old boy, and so I called him during the game. I said, man, this motherfucker is a bad dude, man. I didn't know, I watched him play last year. Man, he was like, he ain't afraid to run. And when he run, he like a slow version of Cam Newton. I mean, this dude, man.
Yeah, no.
I tell you what,
he's not as big as Cam, but he's pretty pretty big.
Hey, when's y'all first?
What'd you say there, man?
No, when's y'all's the first game? Patriots Bills.
Is it this week? The week after
they
next.
play Chiefs this weekend.
Oh,
that's the week after next, I think, isn't it?
That's 2 back-to-back.
Oh, week 8. Week 8.
That's gonna be some damn slobber. Not do some game.
Yeah, week 8 it's gonna be. But they've got a little rough. They've got the Raiders, Tennessee, Kansas City, Jets, and then New England. So they got a little break. They got like a bye week before they play.
Oh, wait a minute. Do y'all play them last game of the season?
No, we play them. Yeah, we do. Yes. Right? No, we don't. We only play them once this year.
No, we always play.
There's no way. It's probably in the last 3 weeks of the season.
I was letting you try to figure it out. Let me look.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'll just do that from now on. Excuse me. No, the second to last game of the season. We play the Jets the last game of the season.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So while we're
January 3rd,
we're on this game,
we play. They play Miami. That's right. Yeah.
While we're on this game, let's talk about a couple. We mentioned it earlier. A couple of calls. I mean, I know Sloan or who had the refs as their. It was Sloan.
I did.
So okay. No, we'll get to the nooks and crannies of it when we get to asshole of the week. But the calls. Well, I mean, look, as long as I've been watching football, whenever the wide receiver and the DB go down, both hands, 4 hands on the football, who does possession go to?
Receiver.
The wide receiver.
Receiver.
But guess who it went to this game? It went to the Rams, DB. But then when the Rams get a fucked up call at the end of the game where it was pass interference, looked kind of ticky-tacky.
That was very
Rams is mad.
ticky-tacky.
It was, but
they were chicken fighting the whole time.
And the referee calling bullshit calls. I saw some last night. They getting a little out of hand with this damn hitting the defenseless player and all this kind of stuff, man. Everybody's safe to go across the middle.
Oh, there was one last night.
You gotta make the game safer. But man, that call with the Rams though, bro, that was bullshit. I gotta call my boy out in LA, see what he think about it, But the Rams in the press conference, they handled it quite well though. The coach said, "Well, that's football. We move on, and that's what you're supposed to do."
What else are you gonna say?
Yeah.
All
right, so next game, Washington versus Cleveland. Cleveland won second in a row. Any thoughts? I don't have any.
No, trash dumpster game.
Yeah. All right, dumpster game. Next game, Titans Vikings.
Man, this was a back and forth game right here.
Yeah,
it was.
Titans were very lucky to pull out the W on this one.
But Cousins, he had a resurrection, man. Easter's coming early this year.
Or late, or twice.
Yeah. Still 0-3. Played decently though. All right, here y'all go, man. It's your game, man. Raiders, Patriots, man. What's y'all thoughts on it?
My thought is that there's no better coach in the league that will watch every single second of film on you, figure out what your strengths are, and then take it away from you. They made Derek Carr look like a QB2 on most teams.
Hey, what's his name? Ain't gonna be able to make it. He just messaged me, said he gonna be, but yeah,
I really hope he was gonna make it on this.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to ask him about that Jacobs fumble. Really, I really.
He got nervous. The pressure got to him.
No, man. No, he was coming down my way for some driver license, but he ain't gonna be able to jump on, man.
But he did a jump off. That's all I got to say.
Hey, now that he's probably watching, man. Let me see if he's in there.
But if you're watching out there, man, I want to hear what you got to say. That's all I got
to say. He might be watching, but yeah. Go ahead with y'all's.
Yeah, so we ran some perimeter screens. That they were weak on that, weak on it, and a lot of perimeter stuff. We kept it on the ground. Cam didn't have a really good game. He didn't have a very good game.
But what he was.
So that should shut up a lot of the contract extension talks that I've been hearing. Little murmurs of that stuff around. That needs to not happen. But
he was efficient when he needed to be efficient.
Right. I mean, he played within.
No. I didn't say he had a bad game. I just said he didn't have a great game. You know what I mean?
Hell, man, come on. When you running a damn ball like the Pats were running the ball, what the fuck you need to throw the ball for? I mean, come on.
Well, he threw a pretty bad interception that was pretty ugly, and he had 2 checkdowns. He ran away. He got away from the attackers pretty good, and then he still had the checkdowns, and he had an open guy in the backfield, and he still behind one of the defenders, and he still couldn't. He still went to our freaking tight end, and it was an easy interception. So that to me, that's just bad decision. He could have checked that one down, but I mean, he did what he needed to do. He stuck to the game plan, I'm sure. So, but he just didn't have a great game because he wasn't in the game plan for the game.
He didn't have a great game.
All on him, and it's kind of nice for him to not have it all be on him too. So
they won the game. What the hell? You didn't have a great game.
I'm not mad. Shit, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
He just breaking.
I know you break it down, Patriot John. I know. I told y'all that Tramadol is messing with me tonight. So y'all bear with me. Pain.
Go ahead. What you got?
No, but on the serious tip though, I have one comment about the Patriots. Back to what PJ said. PJ, Bill Belichick, you can't game plan for him as if you left last week tape. It's a totally different game plan. Think about it. The week before that, they threw the ball a lot. This week, they just ran it down their throats. They just ran that ball.
Yeah, because he doesn't only, he doesn't only show, he doesn't only mess with your, he doesn't only take away your weaknesses or your strengths, but he knows your weaknesses and he game plans with and he said, "Look, this is."
And on top of that, you might be the feature guy this week. You might not see the field the following week. It's always a different guy. The only guy going to be consistent in that offense is Cam Newton, just like it was when it was just Tom Brady. Now think about that. That's smart football because you can't just game plan just for one guy.
No,
somebody's not going to beat you with that offense. That's why I was telling my boy for the Bills, I said, man, don't think y'all going to just take over the AFC East. It ain't happening because the Patriots ain't going to give it up easily.
No. And I'm looking at the interception, and it's not even. He was running around. He should have thrown the ball away, but I actually shared the screen.
He had some checkdowns too.
Oh, did you? Hey, hold on. Let me get you on here. All right, you in control of it.
See,
checkdowns. Look at him right there.
He was out of the tackle box. He should have thrown it away.
Yeah,
that was a bad decision. But
yeah. But that's it. I didn't say anything else was like he had a horrible game, guys. Calm down.
I mean, hey, they're just getting better. The defense played better. That's what I was really worried about, was seeing the defense, seeing how bad they were going to be because they've been giving up a lot of yards.
Gilmore had another pass interference call, which I can't. That's bad. But I mean,
obviously, you got y'all are 2-1 sitting up there, and I guess I guess so far you haven't really had it. Your real gauge of your team will be next weekend for sure.
Oh, I'm so nervous already for that
tough
game.
Schedule, man. We got a tough schedule coming up, man. It's going to be
but that's that. I mean, but that's your gauger, and
trial by fire, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Toughest
schedule. You have to have it.
Yep.
Yeah. You. I wouldn't want it any other way either because you want to see where your team is sitting at. Okay, next game, 49ers Giants. The only thoughts I got about this is 49ers are decimated.
Yeah.
Still came to New York and just straight slayed.
But what is that?
Giants
the Giants are just poor.
Oh man, hey, calm down, man. Don't talk bad about the Giants. Now I have a good close friend, and she loves the Giants, and she might have a heart attack when you talk bad about the Giants. They did get their ass.
Danny Dimes, man. I think he's being wasted down there.
Danny Pennies. That's all
I think he's being wasted. I think he's got talent. I just think I don't think he's being coached.
Oh no,
up.
yeah, he does.
Have a supporting cast with it.
That's the thing.
Yeah, and you know what I almost did when I looked at the matchup. I said, "Hold up, defense decimated for the 40." I said, "Wait a minute, might I substitute Danny Dimes and Ingram and that quarterback and tight end in my fantasy league?" Luckily, I didn't do it. Because I already got beat bad enough this week. That would have just been super terrible. Like, I legitimately almost did it about 12:30 on Sunday. Like, wait a minute, should I do this? But, yeah, so 49ers still winning despite having all of these injuries and things of that nature. Giants.
That was like the perfect team to play with a bunch of injuries because you're playing with a weak team. So it was.
Yeah. And also, I mean, who knows if Jimmy G gonna come back next week?
Jimmy G gonna be traded. You want Jimmy G?
Hold up, Sloan. Now, save it for the end.
I told you I was going in tonight.
Next game,
professional. I'm going straight out to the streets.
Next game, Bengals, Eagles. All right. I would just It's I mean, look, I thought Burrow still played well, but I will show you guys something.
Well, I tell you,
I know what you're gonna show.
The Cardinals.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, just like I predicted. What week is this? Week
4.
what?
4.
What's coming up? Week 5, right? What did we say? The Carson Wentz era should be over in another 2 weeks. They paid him $150 million, and the boy is sucking. He got lucky when he dove in for the touchdown, but they still – a tie is like a loss to me.
Before we get into all that, let's just,
You gotta watch this.
Let's just watch Joe Burrow. I mean, played well.
He almost died.
What?
He
What happened?
almost dead.
What happened?
You ain't see it? You ain't see it? Sloan, look at it. Ooh.
It was a clean hit.
No, it was
yeah.
clean.
Oh no, yeah, it was clean hit. Yeah, but we just
This
say,
is the best-
oh,
this is the
here's the
best
better
angle.
look.
He out of the box.
Woo!
Hey, that's how you light him up.
That shit gets me every time, dog.
That's what you
Yeah.
call.
He
That's
almost
what you
went to
call.
sleep.
He lit him up, man. He lit him up. I guarantee he gonna keep his eyes. He gonna keep his damn head on the swivel. I can tell you that. He got lit up.
Oh,
Man, you know what?
yeah.
He felt that with his kinfolks in Ireland. I promise you, boy.
Well, I'll tell you what,
His head almost.
I'm impressed with him so far in just 4 games.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think he was going to transition this well. I see Sloan smiling over there.
Hey, Sloan, you said it last week, man. He done put on some muscle.
I told
man.
you the boy got big, man. I'm telling you.
When they showed the pregame, when all he had on was one of those, the Nike with whatever shirt you wear up under the jersey, the pads and the jersey.
Yeah.
He done put on some, man. He done put on some. Yeah. So I mean, I'm impressed with him. Obviously, you can say what you want about a tie. That's a L in my
But
book.
you know why he put on that weight, don't you?
Because he was going to be getting hit like that.
He got that gear.
He got the gear, of course. It always goes back to the gear.
Hey, that's what Brady taking that gear. Hey, you ain't gonna be playing in no damn NFL at 40-something years old. You taking that gear, you hit that one in the rump, hit it in the rump, makes you get the bump, baby. Boom. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, next game, Texans Steelers. All right, quick takeaways. Texans are 0-3.
Oh, and
Very, very, very sorely missing that star wide receiver. And the Steelers.
No, they not. They tired of that damn coach. They ain't playing for his ass. That's what they doing. They gonna get him fired.
I don't know, man.
So,
they're playing still, though. They're staying in these games. I mean,
you know what? They made 0 adjustments at halftime. 0. Nothing.
And they scored 0 after halftime, too.
Look, we can't take anything away from Pittsburgh's defense. Pittsburgh's defense is fucking solid.
Yeah, they were super solid week 1. Last week they were decent, but they came back with another great performance. And I mean, look, when you have the game plan for Deshaun Watson, you obviously have to plan for certain things. So I would say, I'm honestly more surprised that Bill O'Brien didn't get that phone call before he stepped on the team bus than Dan Quinn did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more surprised that Bill O'Brien wasn't like, hello? Don't get on the bus. I'm more surprised that he didn't get that call than Dan Quinn.
Leave Dan Quinn alone. I told you, don't be doing no Falcons talk up in here. I told y'all about that. Man.
Hey, man, I ain't got no problem with Dan Quinn, man. Dan Quinn's he's a good defensive coordinator.
Leave it alone. Hey, I know you Green Bay Packer. Leave it alone now.
You know what they should do? They should call up Bill O'Brien and be like, hey, you got COVID-19. You tested positive. You can't stay with the team. Go away. That's the easiest way to do it. Just separate them for a little bit. Let somebody else take over.
Bill O'Brien, he over here. He got into deep water. He got rid of the. Why the hell you get rid of your best player?
No.
What that, man?
You know me.
I like it.
Oh man, that was too much.
Is he a Falcons fan?
I put it like this.
He type it to him. Like,
He's very close friend. He go in on me. He never cuts me any slack. So
yeah, he said you're soft on the birds.
Yeah.
I already put the disclaimer up anyway.
Yeah.
The views and opinions that are discussed on ACS Instant Replay is not the views and opinions of the group of guys, only Sloan's opinion. So keep it like that. Next game.
All right. Let's move along. So Texans Steelers rolling along. Still don't think. I don't know. I think that's a little phantom success right there. Well, I'll take that back. I'll hold that thought for a moment. Jets Colts.
Jets are the worst team in the league.
They don't like the coach. I'm telling you.
Did you see him smelling those smelling salts on the sideline?
Yeah.
The coach?
Yes.
No, there wasn't no smelling salts, boy. You know what that was?
Oh, no, he was like, he cracked and he was like,
You gotta get that Adderall up in there.
you got to get that video. Oh, that's good.
Oh, man. If y'all find it, send it.
I'll get it. I'll get it. I got it.
Yeah,
on
I'll post that
Instagram.
up. I got it. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know what else to say about this game. I have no extra thoughts except for the Jets are really bad this year. And
they don't like the coach.
The
coach and the quarterback, they do not get along.
So that's what that is. All right. So anybody else got any thoughts on Jets Colts?
They should have kept that other coach that was there. They fired him and sent him. He shipped his ass on down to Miami. You know.
Yeah, where he
Colts defense is pretty good right now.
Oh,
That's what's keeping them in the games.
And
any of the games.
Out there messing around with them young girls and stuff, getting in trouble. Ooh. Wrong show. That's TMZ.
What show do you talk about that on?
I know.
Yeah, wait. That's a good question.
Wait, before you move on, I got one for you. You see what your boy Bob Kraft, he got off. He got off.
More than once.
You think he paid the sheriff? See, I told you how much money he paid the sheriff department. Messing around with them young hoes. I told him.
Oh,
See, that's why he in trouble.
You like that more than
pay the hoes on time and don't get no crime.
That's so funny.
That's all I got to say. They pay the hoes on time and don't get no crime. That's all I got to say. Move to the next game.
All right. So next game, we're talking about Panthers Chargers. All right, Panthers finally get their first win of the season. Chargers,
look bad.
What? Yeah, they did.
Screwed up my picks.
Oh, damn. Herbert still he played decently. I thought he did. They had a couple chances. They had a couple chances to do some things in the fourth quarter that they just didn't take advantage of. But Panthers, Matt Rule gets his first win as a head coach in the National Football League. Teddy B gets his first win of the season. So we see where it's at there. I think they still, that division is an uphill battle. So
Teddy B played great.
Yeah.
But what about now the young boy for the Chargers? You see, they had a little tape on his ass. He looked like he was all world, did he? Ooh.
Nah, yeah, they did. They had a little tape.
He got some baptism. Yeah. But I still like for the future though. He had.
Oh yeah,
I still like him for the future, man. I mean, he just got his cast of characters with him need to be upgraded just a little bit more.
Well, I don't even think it needs to be upgraded, but I think he just needs to get more confident with him because he's just looking for Keenan Allen.
Yep.
All he's doing is looking for Keenan.
That's the best damn player. Who do you call your mama or your daddy? Who do you call your mama or your daddy? You call your mama. That's what he called it where it's safe. That's all.
But, I think once Eckler was good in the passing game. Screen pass and stuff. But I think once he gets in with Hunter Henry a little bit more, and Guyton, I think he's going to be, even better. Obviously,
yeah. Hunter Henry dropped a couple during the game. So I mean, yeah, they need to. They'll connect. They'll get that chemistry going a little bit more the more they play, and he'll get a little bit more comfortable in there too.
Yeah, Herbert looked okay. Their defense just couldn't pull it together. But
no.
Yeah.
Panthers said we ain't gonna lose this one. That's what it was.
But I'm glad they did. I picked them when you pulled it out the bag.
Yeah.
I thought you set me up, man. I was like, damn, bag game, the Packers and the Chargers. I'll be there.
You're welcome.
So
I sent that to you, Anthony.
So let me. Yeah, I got it. And let me pull this up.
If you can, I don't know. I can send it a different way.
Yeah, it should look. Let's see it plays.
Watch him look around like he's got drugs. Look. Yeah.
That's from
that's a hit of Adderall, man. You trying to get that concentration up. Adderall.
You want to know the messed up part about that? That clip is actually from a preseason game last year.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yes.
It's an old
He's
one.
getting all jacked up for
It's
a
still
preseason
relevant,
game.
though.
Yeah.
But
it is.
hit
Yeah,
that
'cause
Adderall, man. That's the Adderall tablet trying to get that mind right so he can call them plays on that play sheet. You know, they got that corona going on. He got to put the mask on and get the fumes to come back, and he breathe it back out.
All right, so next game. God damn, they disappointed me. what happened? What happened to you, boys? Sloan, he disappointed me. Lions, Cardinals.
You know, I just think they start smelling their ass too much, and that's what happened. They thought,
yes,
they like. I watched the game. We got this. Yeah, you got it, but you gotta do it.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray had a bad game, man.
I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna do something that I don't think we've ever done on this show before.
What's up?
I'm gonna say that Matt Patricia actually did a very good job this week preparing his team to play against the Cardinals because you know what they did the whole game? They took out Kyler Murray's running. He ran for only 29 yards. On, how many? Sorry, 29 yards on 5 carries. So shut him down. They closed those corners off, and they kept him in the pocket. They made him into a pocket passer. Couldn't get it done.
Yeah. And I mean, look, Kyler Murray's a good passer, but he did throw some bad balls. Some of them, a couple of them interceptions. I was like, what are you doing?
No,
what are you doing?
3 interceptions.
He was
3.
He was running for his life, man. You know, he fast, but what they did, the way they run,
I mean, he broke a couple off. He broke a couple
off, but here's the deal. He ain't a running back. He's a quarterback. He making money throwing the ball, not running. Let's get that straight. And when they rushed him, they kept him bundled in.
Like what the Chiefs did to Lamar last night.
Right. They made him go up in the pocket. No, because when you rush the guy, you get as deep as the quarterback. You go deeper than the quarterback, he gone. So you go as deep as the quarterback when you rush it, and you keep your outside arm integrity, man. You got to keep that integrity out there on the perimeter, because if you don't do that, and you got one of these running quarterback, all he does is he whips around you outside, he's gone. You remember that one play?
And also,
you remember?
Well, and also with the Detroit Lions, trust me, because we play them twice a year, every year.
Y'all gonna beat them in.
Yo, you can't. No. What I'm saying is, you can't with Matthew Stafford and that team that they have. You can't let them hang around. Trust me, I know we play them twice. Been playing them twice a year forever. Especially since Matthew Stafford's been there, you can't let them hang around like that. You know, you got to try to put them away. If you let them hang around, they have, Matthew Stafford's still a good quarterback. You have the weapons that they have. You just can't. If you let them hang around, like you'll watch them and you'll watch their final drive. It'll be 4th down like 6 times, but they'll still convert like 6 times. So
the Lions still barely won. They won by a field goal.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. It's like if you let them hang around. Yeah. And a lot of us.
No, go ahead, PJ.
No, and a lot of what you were saying, Sloan, was, they were smelling themselves a little bit.
That's what happened, man. Sometimes you winning like that, and you're a young team. You think, oh yeah, this NFL is easy. Shit, every game is hard. Even the worst team can creep up on you, man. I mean, and those young guys out there, man. I mean, sometimes you just think that you got it all figured out, and you never have it figured out, man.
Yeah.
You never have it figured out. Some of these young cats, they really believe that they got it figured out, and you don't. But the game that surprised me the most is this next one, HC.
Yeah. I was watching this game going, what am I watching? What is going on here?
You talking about Buccaneers, Broncos?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, that's the next. The next one is Bucks. Well, so we really ain't got much to say about that. Tom Brady and the offenses they're getting in sync. Defense, obviously, probably the best defense in the NFC for sure.
They threw the
I don't know
Gronk.
about the league, but yeah.
Well,
but they get more in sync, and of course the Broncos did another quarterback change, so that's what's there. With Mark Rippon's nephew got up in there.
He going to the Super Bowl. I can tell you that like his uncle did, so he might well get that out of the way. He ain't got the DNA for it, so Joe Gibbs ain't coming back from the resurrection either. His ass is retired with all time. Leave him alone.
Gronk is getting back into football shape, and
I didn't come there to block. He said I came there to catch passes.
No, he's getting back into football shape. Brady hit him 6 times on 7 targets.
Yep.
You're going to see those guys getting back into the groove like they were back in the day.
And we'll talk about it a little bit later as far as what I think their advantage is in the NFC is. We'll talk about it a little bit later. So Bucks Broncos, Bucks win at 2-1, bouncing back from the week 1 loss. Obviously the offense is gelling, defense was already fire. So next game, Cowboys Seahawks. All right. So I'll go ahead and look. Cowboys could have won this game.
Yeah,
they could have.
No matter how badly you think they played, and no matter how ridiculous that dude named Russell Wilson is playing, still could have won this game.
Yeah.
Like it came down to it. I'll talk about that once we get done with the scores. I'll talk about why I think that the Buccaneers have this advantage. But yeah, so still had a chance. I mean, dude, Russell Wilson is he's on fire right now. So there's nothing much, but take him away. Think about the rest of the team. They suffered some big time injuries. Seattle did in this game on the defensive side of the football. And Cowboys, man, I mean, the talent's there. Dak played. I know a lot of people say you should have blamed it on him. You should. I seen him make some very, very great plays in this game, and I saw him make some terrible plays in this game. So, what are y'all thoughts on Seahawks Cowboys?
I think Mike Nolan's phone is going to be blowing up for the rest of the season. Going, hey, so what did you do to game plan against Russell? He still threw for 5 touchdowns, but he went 27 for 40. Is not Russell like,
Yeah, it is now. They letting Russell cook the groceries now.
They're
not doing TV dinners anymore.
They
let Russell cook now. They like, damn, man, because you got to know Pete Carroll's a run first kind of guy. Believe me, it hurts his heart. You remember the boy Brian Billett that was with the Ravens back in the days? He was a throw the ball first guy, and you got them big old houses in the backfield running the ball for 2,000 yards. It killed him to win a game by 1 touchdown and 3 points. Like Ray Lewis told, look, man, you just get 7 points. We take care of the rest. That's all. That was pretty much the game. And Russell said, you give me the ball, we'll win it. He's like the magician out there, man. As you were saying, AC, Dallas is not a bad team. They just ain't playing together. I mean, they just not playing together, man. I mean, we got to get stuff back on the podcast and let Rose, because Rose see it every.
Yeah, man. Yeah, tell him to come back on, man.
Yeah, I'll give him a call and see when he want to come back on.
Yeah.
So you can score on the Seahawks, man. That's one of the things I took away from the game. You can score on the Seahawks. They do not have a good secondary at all. And
no, but what they do have is a good defensive line. You can't run on them.
Right. So I mean,
if you
can still throw on them though.
You get the right.
What did Zeke do? I didn't even see what the stats. What was Zeke's stats?
They didn't even let Zeke run the ball.
14 rushes for 34 yards.
Yeah. So here was the deal with Zeke, though, man. They didn't stick to the running game. They thought Zeke get catches. He had more pass catches than he did, more yards for pass catches than he did for rushes. Am I right? Check the.
No. He had 6 catches for 24 yards.
Okay, he pretty much almost about the same, but he should have those six catches were like long handoffs, pretty much. They were short screen plays, man.
They're throwing a lot because they're playing from behind too for the second half.
Yeah.
For
But
most
the
of the
Cowboys,
game.
like they always play from behind, then they try to come back. As you get deep into
That's
the season,
hard.
that's a formula for disaster.
That is.
For getting your ass ran out of the stadium. That's all about, man. And
They were
PJ, you got some more?
They were going punch for punch with them, though. You know.
Yeah. Another straight week of starting off a little bit slow for the Cowboys and then catching back up. And there's a couple plays. Obviously, you had Metcalf with his little stroll off of the end zone, get the ball knocked out because you ain't learned.
Dumbass of the week.
Yeah. So you got that, and you had a couple of other things that happened. So takeaways from this game, you could just say Russell Wilson is playing at a ridiculous level.
MVP? You think MVP?
Oh, right now for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
Number
the
one
season
candidate.
had to end right
He's
now.
never won MVP, by the way. I didn't realize that.
No, he never got a vote.
Never won.
He never got a vote.
Not one vote.
No,
Dude, he's been the Seattle Seahawks most valuable player ever since he started playing there.
Yo, we said it last week. Up until week 8 of every single season for the past 10 years, Russell Wilson is your MVP. Up until you get to week 8, at least until if you get to halfway point throughout the season, you're like, yo, Russell Wilson's fire. So and then obviously other people take flight or whatever towards the end of the season. So.
Or does he drop off towards the end of the season? What do you?
Nah, I don't. I think what happens is he still plays at a high level. Teams just take off, and then they start losing games because their defense. It's not the Legion of Boom anymore. So their defense just it settles down, and that's what. Remember how it was. They were let's see what. Oh, the Seahawks game you talking about where Russell Wilson ran around for 3.5 quarters and they won by 2 points because he just threw some help. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just that's just how it's been. Now he's not. The offensive line is giving him time. He's not having to run around like that. Defense took some injuries and and
he showed up.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's once we get done with these games, I got some thoughts on the. On the state of what's going on. So Cowboys, obviously, 1 and 2, they got some things to figure out there. We all thought that they would probably win the NFC East. Next game, Packers-Saints. My boys went in there, and you know what? I can't even – I feel more confident after this win
another
than
MVP
I was the
candidate.
previous 2. Yeah. No, Aaron's playing ridiculous. He's playing like you know what? Y'all drafted this dude. I'm gonna kick y'all in the ass every chance I get to do it. I mean, hey, general manager, come here. Let me kick you in the ass. That's exactly what Aaron's doing
this
right
is
now.
a stick it to you hard without no grease type of season.
And another thing that was satisfying about that game was that Lazard. Without no Devontae Adams, Lazard showed up, and I was.
But that was the best thing that happened to the Packers that Devontae Adams is not playing because it makes everybody else has to play. Am I right?
That one catch that Lazard laid out for.
Yeah,
I'm down. Yeah. Oh man, that beautiful.
Yeah.
Work of art.
Yeah,
that's what being a professional is all about when you do something like that.
Yeah, but both of them, though. Aaron dropped it in there where nobody else could get it but him, too. You know what I mean?
Dude, Lazard almost fell, and it scared the shit out of me for a split second.
I remember you said you thought he tripped.
Oh, my God. Yes, because he stumbled a bit, and I said, oh, no. But they played a good game. Here's my thing, and I'm always precautious when I start trying to talk about my teams and get too excited, is, are the Saints trash?
Listen, it's time to panic a little bit there in New Orleans. So I can tell you that.
Yeah, are they?
Defense.
You know why?
Because he doesn't have a security blanket.
He doesn't have a security blanket
it changes the whole offense, man.
And he is old. He's looking so.
Thank you. Yeah. It's about time you recognize these old jokers.
I just sent something to the chat.
Oh, let me look at. No, he is, but at the same time, like he's. Hold up, man. Let me pull this up here, big. I might need to.
Go ahead. Hey, you gonna be our chat room goon. There's a chat room goon up in here tonight. That's what signified hard.
Hold on. Hold up, man. Hold on. Let me.
Going in on.
Oh man, I got to.
Hey, you got to put up on the screen, man.
Y'all out there watching? This is just.
What? That's a chat room goon, boy. That's the truth.
Oh man, could y'all see? Y'all can see.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Drew Brees out here turning.
Al Bundy, baby.
Jersey sagging on him. Hey, what was Al Bundy's number when he played? Remember, because he was like a big old high school
34 or 33.
Man, leave Al Bundy alone. Shoot. Hey, I ain't mad at him. You gotta go with the chat room goons, baby. That's all I got to say. Hey,
I agree, Matt.
So,
I'm taking that off my boy Corey Holcomb. That's why I call the guys out there in TV land the chat room goons. That's a copyright infringement, but I don't give a damn tonight. I'm just going all in. Let's go. Keep it rolling.
Look at this. Okay, I'll throw it up there in a second. Next week we'll that's I'm thinking of another game.
But on a serious note, man, when you talk about Drew Brees, man, you notice. Remember last week when we talked about, I said he can't throw outside the numbers. Everything was inside the numbers, unless he was rolling out to that side.
Yeah. And also, and to be real honest, look, their defense is whatever, but Kamara kept that game close. Alvin Kamara, and like I said before, I'll get to these defenses in a minute. Alvin Kamara kept that game close. My dude's out there missing 17, 18 tackles per run, just looking like straight garbage.
Whoa, stop, back up, AC. Now, how many damn guys in the NFL gonna tackle Kamara 101 any damn way? Now, tell me.
But how you gonna miss tackling them 17 times on one play?
hey, that's Alvin Kamara. Man, you know what the funny thing about him? When he was at Tennessee, the coach tried to blackball him. That's a real receipt. Him and the coach didn't get along, and the coach, every time a scout came to see him, the coach was talk so bad about him. But then they say, but damn, when we see him on film, he has a low work ethic. He's not a team player. Have you heard any problems out of him since he's been with the Saints? He cost that guy so much money because he made it personal. He made it personal. Because he couldn't leave the school because he wasn't able to transfer, and they just and he come in the NFL as a rookie, and I'm like, how the hell did he get drafted so damn low?
He went off in his rookie season.
Yeah. He lit it up. The first time I saw him, ate up the Falcons. I'm like, goodness gracious.
All right, I know who Matt cheers for. He said the Packers should only be allowed 8 players on the field.
Hey, leave my boy alone. That's one of the chat room goons, man. He's an underrated goon. Keep it up, baby boy.
So yeah, man, finals on that one. Yeah, did our thing, but I mean, defenses defenses are shaky right now.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Well.
Last game of the night. Chiefs, Ravens. So I'll just start the conversation with
you got the pick right.
The Chiefs defense.
AC picked.
Yeah, I did. Hey, might that be a warning to you guys before y'all pick against Patrick Mahomes again?
Yeah, right.
The deep before I even talk about the offense for the Chiefs, because we always talk the defensive game plan they had for Lamar Jackson was fire.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be their weakness.
Spagnuolo. He went to the old school back in the Giants days when he was down with the Giants in them Super Bowl years. Man,
I
think go ahead, AC. I'm gonna shut my damn mouth. Go on.
No,
he did.
He did what they did to Kyler Murray, is what you were saying, Sloan. They turned Lamar into a pocket passer, and guess what? He's not a pocket passer because he was real inaccurate. But he did have a lot of drops. Andrews dropped a lot of easy.
Oh my God,
Andrews! Yeah. Oh,
did you see him, man? Whoa, that was ugly.
Dropping them all game.
That was ugly. And Hollywood Brown didn't have a good game. So I mean,
y'all know what?
It takes a team.
Andrew was dropping that ball the whole game because Andrew went across that middle on one play when the ball was thrown on the other side. He got hit in the mouth. He said, "Whoa!"
Yeah, he did. He did. He took a knee for a second on that one.
Yeah.
He said, "My arm gonna get real short."
Yes, sir.
What did I say something wrong?
No, you said the right thing.
That was
Lamar threw.
Exactly,
he overthrew. He overthrew. I think it was Hollywood Brown in the end zone. He overthrew him pretty good. Like it was 2 yards out of bounds when it reached the end zone. It was a drop in pass that another quarterback might have made. Mahomes would have made that pass. He was flustered back there. He was flustered back there.
Yeah. He was, and I don't. He said it correctly, and I tried to find the video, and I wanted to play it just because. Remember what? So when last season ended, I think moving up to the Super Bowl, we had a conversation after the playoffs where I was like, "Yo, compare the two teams that you last season now that you would have said were the best two teams in the NFL, the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers." The team's attitude was so different. The 49ers went about business. Let's play football. The Ravens wanted to do all big trusts and let me wear these shades. And guess what happened? Bounce. First playoff game.
Shit, they got
the 49ers. Yeah, 49ers made it to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So there was an interview that I saw Louis Riddick talking to both quarterbacks, not side by side, but talking to Patrick Mahomes, and they said, "So Patrick, what are your thoughts on Lamar Jackson?" "Oh man, dynamic player. He this, and this. Complimentary." He asked Lamar Jackson, "What do you think about Patrick Mahomes?" He's like, "Well, ain't you gonna ask what I can do?" Think about that disrespect right there. Got beasted on.
He was smelling his ass. That's what happened when you smell your ass.
Thank you. He legitimately told Louis Riddick, "Well, I mean, you ain't gonna ask what you think I can do." I was like, "Yo, you can't get this cat respect. He just won an MVP and he won the Super Bowl."
Thank you.
Spanked last night.
Did you see the plays that he was making? I'm a defensive guy. I like defense now. I don't like all these 55 to 20, 30. I like 9-3 games. I like 12-2. I like baseball scores. Man. Mm-hmm. I normally don't stay up late on the day I got to go to work and watch a football game. I usually go to bed. Yeah. Man, look, these last couple games on these Sunday nights and Monday nights and Thursday nights, man, I've been staying up every night. I'm like, damn, man, what's wrong with me?
You got to stay up, man.
I'm telling you, they should never have another preseason because it makes the games more interesting. Get rid of the preseason.
So yeah, I was just saying that to say, that type of attitude coming into a game when you coming into playing the reigning Super Bowl champions. I think there's a little bit more respect you need to have for that team.
100%.
That might allow that might allow you to game plan better and have the right mindset. Like, yo, these dudes are for real, so we need to be for real this week. And I think that response that Lamar had to that question was just like, yo, these dudes ain't nothing. And I was like, yo, they've beaten you twice. Every time you play Patrick Mahomes, you've lost. And now that's your response.
You got embarrassed. The game wasn't even compatible.
No.
Nope.
Yeah,
but I will say one thing. Wrapping up this game, Jonathan messaged me before the game. He's like, "Yo, I think it might be close," and I thought it was gonna be. We were playing each other in fantasy. I still had Kelsey, Watkins, and Butker, and I thought, I mean, these dudes can get 30 points. Man, Patrick Mahomes out here throwing the fullbacks and linemen. Man, fuck you, Patrick Mahomes.
I loved it. You saw. I was like, "Oh, I'll take it to the fullback." Heck yeah.
But I was talking to PJ. I said, PJ, you know what's so interesting about this game? Sammy Watkins runs a 4.3 in the 40, and he's the slowest guy on the court.
Oh, well, now, I mean, look at Hill. Hill's the fastest guy in the league.
Now, wait a minute. Now, think about it. You run a 4.3. When I was at Oklahoma, man, we being recruited. We sit all those defense backs. Say, man, what you running for? Man, I run a 4.3. What you run? I run 4.4. And the guy said, man, I run like 4.2. What? 4.2? Did you see a guy running a 4.2? Man, it don't even look like it's run. It's not even. It doesn't even look like it's fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks almost.
They ran 4.2. And it's like, man, he ain't even running. Then you look at the clock. Well, damn. I mean, think about it. You run a 4.3, and you're the slowest guy in the receiving corps. Can you imagine? That is scary.
That's
scary.
That's
Ain't
really
nobody
scary.
cover.
Did it look too easy? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the NFL, bar none.
Right now he is.
No.
Right now he is.
He better than my boy from Oklahoma. He better than that guy from out there at San Francisco. I mean,
Kittle? Kittle's injured right now, so we ain't seeing nothing from him.
I would give Kittle the edge just because his blocking is fire.
And he like five sisters. I got to give some props on that too. Ooh.
Oh, you talking about Travis Kelce?
Yeah,
he does.
Phone swag, man.
So what I was going to ask was, did it look too easy? Did that look too easy for Patrick Mahomes?
Yes,
man, did he make it look easy?
It did
everything. His body language coming off the field.
Oh man, no, but next week.
I mean that game put the rest of the teams on the Chiefs schedule on notice because it was the first time this season they came out firing on all cylinders right from the first quarter.
That's what you said. You said that PJ when we talked earlier that day.
I said they're going to come out hot and they have to. They got to put pressure on them early, and it's going to be all over. I didn't like my pick, you know.
Anthony, throw up the Bill Belichick drinking orange juice right now.
Did I download it? Oh,
that's a good. That's all right. You don't got to do it.
Yeah.
When
PJ said that, that's what I was saying. That's what I pictured. Bill Belichick drinking orange juice.
He's gonna be eating a lot of Subways tonight, looking at that film. I can promise you that.
He's already. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tonight, baby boy.
But no, you're right, PJ. That definitely put the rest of the league on notice because, man, Mahomes' body language coming off the field after maybe an incomplete pass or a timeout or something. He was just like, I threw the ball. Like it was just like. Really, really easy. Yeah. Everything looks so easy for him, or every pass. It just looked good. Man. Ravens looked scared when they came out after halftime. They looked disheveled, man.
Yeah, there was nothing they can do to stop him, man. You know what Ravens messed up in that game, man. I'm watching the game. My buddy called me. He said, "Man, you know what they're doing, Sloan?" I said, "Well, yeah, they playing too much zone, man. Quarterback like that with zone, man. But then when they went to man." He just took off, run down the field 20 yards. I'm like, so what the hell you go? Look, you just like, hey, we just play best man, and call it a day because this Joker, he's at a point now in his football life where he's on autopilot, man, and it's humming. It's like a machine.
And he also
running back too, the young kid.
Yeah, Hilaire from LSU. It also, look, let's not mistake it. Dude got drafted into the perfect situation.
Oh.
The weapons surrounding him, just nothing less of fire. Like all of it around him is. And then they added the running back with the last pick in the first round of the draft. He's a really good running back.
What you doing?
Look, I see it with that. Take that chain off.
Hey, look, so he go back to his roots. Let's leave him alone.
So that wraps up the games, the scores, and our news.
Go ahead.
That wraps up the games, the scores, at least for week 3 in the NFL, and most of the news, obviously. As we move ahead we're gonna jump on these power rankings real quick. So what I was saying about the defense. Before we get in this power rankings, well, no, you know what? I'm gonna wait till after because it's a perfect segue. So here are the power rankings for after week 3 in the NFL. So here we go. At number 1, obviously Kansas City Chiefs. They dropped from number 1 to number 2. Then they went in there and they handled business against the Ravens. And then it's got us at number 2. We were number 3 last week, so I'm pretty sure that's why we jumped up there. At number 3, Baltimore Ravens. Y'all still here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you. I was like, what the At number 4, Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, most of these right here in this mid 1 to 10 range, all just jumped up because, pretty much. And the Seahawks stay pat at number 5. Still surprised that they're not above these guys.
Kind of surprised. Wilson,
yeah. Buffalo Bills, number 6, stay pat at number 6. Buffalo, they're handling business. Tennessee Titans, 3-0.
The COVID Titans.
They stay pat. Yeah, we'll get to that. Patriots, y'all jumped up 2 slots.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Got yourselves a victory.
Oh, look, there's Cam. Hey, buddy.
Man, that boy look like he look Amish. He went. You know what? He not doing that trans stuff now. He's more manly now since he's with Belichick now. Belichick, but look, you can dress like you want, but you still got to look like a man when you come up on the screen.
I can't wait till he starts dressing Belichick.
I want to hang out with Robert Kraft down at the massage house. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. No, he knows that he just got divorced anyway. Cam Newton, man, him and the baby mama not together. So,
really?
Robert Kraft probably be hanging out now. You know.
It is grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa Kraft.
He learned Mandarin now. Robert Kraft and Cam Newton in class together learning Mandarin so they can speak to the girls when they come back over there from the China.
It was at number 9. We got the Rams fell a spot. Obviously, they lost this week after riding that 2-game high. Hey, Tampa Bay up 2 spots to number 10. Got a victory. Two dubs in a row. Indianapolis Colts up 5 slots with jumping to 2-1 with that defense playing like they did.
Kind of seems like a lot, but
yeah, it does. 5 slots. Yeah. Hey, San Francisco rising 2 slots after getting just getting beat up with the injury bug.
Yeah,
they're still. I mean,
they won.
We'll take into consideration the teams that they played.
They're playing a weak ass team. So come on. Stop all that, man.
Hold up, Sloan. I thought the teams on your schedule are the teams. Okay.
Hey, I'm agreeing with you. I said they supposed to have beat them, even if they playing the guys off the street down there at Skid Row. They still supposed to have beat them.
All right, then number 13 falling 4 slots. Obviously, they lost. They're 1-2, which is surprising. New Orleans Saints. Arizona Cardinals fell a slot, man. Hey, they went to they were at home.
That now. You staying on that too long.
I was on for like 2 seconds, man. They fall to the Lions at home. Cleveland Browns rise up 2 more slots. They won 2 in a row. Obviously, you can look at the opposition and say what it is. Nick Chubb is playing really well right now. Chicago Bears up 3 slots, 3-0. What? How?
How about being a 3-0 team ranked 16?
yeah, exactly. That's because they started at like 27 or something. All right, so and next at number 17, obviously falling 6 slots to Dallas Cowboys.
Oh man,
where they're they won last week, and it was you could say what you want about that win against the Falcons, but they're 1-2 right now.
All from grace.
The Raiders fall 3 spots after losing against the Patriots. Obviously, you went to New England. They were on a 2-game high, ran into New England, and you could say what you want about Derek Carr's play. It was subpar to say the least. The Los Angeles Chargers fall a slot. They're 1-2 right now. Herbert came in, had another decent. His performance last week was better, but this one was decent. Still fell. Minnesota Vikings haven't moved us, and I'm not understanding why you're 0-3.
Yeah, playing bad football.
Yeah,
last
what spot did you say the Falcons are at? Oh, we hadn't said them yet.
Oh,
Chaco came in on me, man. Oh man, I tell you.
Oh no, Houston Texans. They're at 21. Also 0-3. Detroit Lions rose up 7 spots after beating the highly ranked Arizona Cardinals,
Man,
which
is
gave them
that
hey. See, that's so. that this is the thing that I think I know what you're talking about, PJ. When I read a couple of these previous teams, is that these guys have at least a victory and they're still behind. Okay, so the Philadelphia Eagles fell a spot, obviously tied with Cincinnati, and it's it's just not looking good up there in the city of brotherly love.
He's on borrowed time. He's on borrowed time.
Carolina Panthers rose 4 spots, got their first win of the season. Good for old Teddy B. Still no Christian McCaffrey. Still back there getting healthy. Miami Dolphins got their first win of the season, jumped up 5 spots. Still think they probably played better than those guys.
You think so? Okay.
But yeah. But Jacksonville dropped down a slot, obviously 1-2 season, got the week 1 victory against the Colts. Colts got their feet up under them. They lost their feet, so now they're dropping down there. Atlanta Falcons dropped 3 slots, 2 consecutive games of losing big leads. So that's obviously why they're there. The Cincinnati Bengals fall a slot. They tied. Joe Burrow's playing great. I'm very happy that they're not in the last spot, to be quite honest. The Denver Broncos fall 6 slots. Jesus Christ.
Because they don't have the quarterback.
You don't have the
Yeah.
Injuries to the defense.
Von Miller's out too with the Achilles.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So they suffering on that end, and it is making the back end look really bad because they're not getting that pressure up front. And so, man, it's an interesting thing when you don't have that pass rush.
Yeah, it is. At number 30, falling 4 slots is the Washington football team, and this is very, very, very quotable. The clock is officially ticking on Dwayne Haskins. A day after the second-year quarterback had 4 turnovers and a loss to the Browns, Coach Ron Rivera told reporters there will be a cutoff point for Haskins as the team starter.
Ooh, Alex Smith. Alex Smith is shining up his helmet.
Hey,
look at him. Look at while return to the game.
They tell the dad Haskins. They tell him, look here, man. You wasn't the guy I drafted, so I ain't loyal to your punk ass. The only reason Haskins on that team because Dan Snyder's son told the GM, "Daddy, draft my friend I went to private school with." That's the only reason he got on that team. I hope he saved that money because he ain't gonna be going nowhere else.
New York Giants stay pat at number 31. Obviously, the Giants not a very good football team.
Danny Pennies.
Yeah. And in last place, not surprising to say the least, is the New York Jets.
Right where they right where they deserve to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just no hope. And you know what makes that even
bottom of the dumpster.
You know what makes that even crazier is that article that the team owner put out right before the season started, talking about the Jets players, man, because they ain't getting this respect. Like, y'all out here looking like hot trash. So, not looking good at all.
Say that again.
Hot trash. So, yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Oh man, hold on. I'm missing some of these. Hold up. Oh no, here we go. What do you say? Sloan better keep it real on the.
Hey, the chat room ghouls they being brutal to me tonight, man.
He said, nobody's better lose a game than the fight. Snatching defeat. He said snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Oh man, that is funny.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
that's for later,
man.
Anthony. I just sent you something for later.
Yeah.
I just sent you that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. He's going in on you tonight, Sloan.
Yeah. All right, so
a football team losing Norman, then the back man. God, man, I tell you.
All right, so you guys, we reached that point. It's halfway through the show. It's an hour and 15 minutes in. It's time for halftime. Everybody out there watching, go ahead, get your drinks, use the bathroom. Do like we do whenever we're at a game and halftime hits. Is we go and take care of our personal business.
Throw that up.
5 minutes.
That's y'all boy with them weak bladders.
Throw it up right now? You want me to throw it up right now?
Well, we just talked about it. We were just talking about your cousin's boy.
Okay. Hold on. Oh shit! Yeah.
What?
Jonathan, man.
That's a good one. Come on.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh, hey man. Look, man, let it go, guys. Let it go now. You boys going in hard tonight. So
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So you going hard every night, man. You going hard every night. All right, you guys. Hey, everybody out there, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Halftime. What's up? Can you hear me?
Man, look, see the outfit, man. Look at the outfit, man. That's a loungewear, man. I wear this around the house every day, man.
Sloan with, hey man, you start selling that, man. Sloan's
Looking good,
loungewear.
Sloan. Looking good.
Yeah, man. I gotta get that.
Damn, John, I should have been like you and got me a bite to eat, man.
I like his blue gaming chair.
Nachos on the show or something, man. I need somebody.
That's why I like.
Yeah, man, the peanuts. Hey, man. Hey, I like the
Green apples and
That's
peanut
the pit
butter.
bird. That's the pit bird, right?
Uh-oh.
Pit bird. Hey, pit bird. That's my pit bird right here. Hey, pit bird.
That's my bud. That's my buddy.
That's the pit bird. He loves me. You love me better than any woman that I ever had, didn't you, boy? Lord, to a fault. Even my breath stank, everything. He smelled my farts, everything. He still loves me. Never say anything bad about him. Right, buddy? Hey, man, the chat room goons said they coming back.
Oh, they coming back? Okay. Jonathan, man,
The boys be going hard. I love
you
him.
got some
Some good buddies, man.
there you go. He got some of that
Four down
action.
Man,
I
look,
got it.
I'm gonna add a new one to the asshole of the week. I got one called the dumbass of the week.
Hey.
Yeah, I just switched mine, and that's why I sent that to you, Anthony. That's why I sent that to you. That's my new asshole of the week.
Let me make sure I got it. I got it.
You sent it. I sent it to the chat. You got it. You might have to pull it up in Twitter.
Yeah.
The video.
Are we back on yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, we're live right now. Yeah,
We're live.
We're chit chatting, man.
Oh shit! Be professional. I'm good. A little bit too lax up in here.
No, you good. You good. Hey, that's part of
I gotta get,
that's part of the vibe,
get
man.
myself right, man. I can't be looking bad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Let me tell you, suckers out there in TV land, I did loosen up my rag on my scarf on my head. So leave me alone. That's all I got to say.
Anthony, whenever you're ready, you just throw it up, and I'll go ahead.
All right, here we go. 4 down. All right.
First down. What player or coach has come back to earth the most?
Player?
You talk about between week 1 and week 3?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jimmy Garoppolo and Kyle Shanahan both.
Really?
I'm talking from Super
after
Bowl.
Super Bowl. Yeah.
I'm just saying, even from the second half of the Super Bowl to now, they're playing. They were cruising in.
I say John Gruden and Derek Carr after this past week. They got told about New England. Because John Gruden we didn't see our man. Y'all just got y'all. That's what they did.
I'm gonna go to obvious. I mean Harbaugh and Lamar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a real. I forgot about that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins.
That's a good one too.
He's still not playing.
Yeah,
he ain't playing good.
Very
He ain't playing worth it.
He's not even a cousin. He's an orphan. He's not even a cousin anymore. He has no.
Oh man. All right. So that was first down. Second down. What player or coach has stepped it up the most this year so far?
Matt
This
Nagy.
one I had a hard time.
Matt Nagy.
Cam Newton.
Okay.
Stepped it up.
Yeah, comeback. He's making a good comeback. He's doing what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Cam Newton.
I said Matt Nagy, man. Come on, everybody expects him to do well with Belichick. And you tell me what player now think about all the malcontents the New England Patriots had over the past 20 years. What was the first guy? The guy from Cincinnati Bengals was the running back for Cincinnati Bengals. What was his name?
Corey Dillon.
Now think about it. Corey Dillon whooping ass, doing all kind of crazy stuff with Cincinnati. Go there, win a Super Bowl, run for 1,000 yards. man, come on, you expect that from a guy like Bill Belichick. I say Matt Nagy. That's all I got to say.
What do you say, Anthony?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say for Jared Goff and his coach. Despite what happened yesterday or Sunday, despite what happened, they almost won that game. Dude. They came roaring back.
That was a referee fault. They had that game.
They no expectation for them coming in, and then they went 2-0. Obviously, ran up against the Bills. We know what the Bills are at this point. They're a good football team. So yeah, I would say them. I would say Jared Goff and Sean McVay.
I'm going to say Russell Wilson. I mean, his numbers so far this year are, if he keeps on this pace, I think he's due for ridiculous, dude. I mean, so I'm going to say, I mean, and it's hard to believe that he could step it up from his previous play, but he has. So I'm going to say Russell Wilson. I was almost about to say Josh Allen, but we'll stick.
He was on the uptick anyway, so Josh Allen was on it.
There's not much to go by off of him. You know what I mean? This is he's
next
so
year.
new.
Josh Allen gonna be even better next year.
Yeah.
That's
If he keeps on the pace, I think he's due for like 55 touchdowns,
He's
like
improving,
5,000 yards, and it's just ridiculous. So, anyways, all right. So that was second down. Third down. Is Mahomes Jackson the new Brady Manning?
Yeah, if you asked me that yesterday afternoon, I'd say yes. But after last night's game, not yet.
No, Jackson is a one of those kind of players. He's a hit or miss kind of guy. Mahomes is very consistent, and the reason why, and I'll tell you why, man. And I tell people all the time, what makes a good quarterback in this league, it depends on where he goes in the draft. If you go in the first 5 picks of the draft, you're gonna be with a garbage team, and you're a good quarterback. Your career is never gonna blossom. Now you look at Ben Roethlisberger came in with a defense running back. Tom Brady came in with an already established team. See, when you look at Drew Brees came in with an already established team. When you are a good quarterback, you go in the lower rounds, you actually going to be a better quarterback because you're going to a better team, better organization, and everything. When you're a number 1 pick, you go to the top teams, the top 5 teams, your ass is going to be struggling.
It's easier for you to thrive. Yeah,
correct.
I got you.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and it makes less pressure on you. That's good. I think it has the potential to be the Brady Manning, but it's just right after that game.
You know what?
Too far ahead, man. Too far ahead.
Well, yeah,
they're both young in their careers too. You know what I mean?
But also, I will say this. I will say,
what happened? He got mad at him?
No, he can get maybe he had to.
See, man, you got that minor league equipment now. See, that's what happened.
I had to blow my nose, man. I had to blow my nose. I didn't want to do it on the screen.
No, what I will say is, even though it's a young rivalry, and I will personally call it a rivalry. When the Tom Brady Peyton Manning thing, when it was young, it was straight up dominated by Tom Brady.
Yeah,
the Patriots dominated early.
He was with a better team, better organization.
So
and who did you say the next GOAT was?
GOAT?
Yeah, the next GOAT. Maybe that wasn't you. That was somebody else that said that. Maybe it was somebody else.
No, the next, as far as in the quarterback position, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, I think it was you that sent it.
Well, I mean,
in the chat.
Did I?
Maybe you did. Maybe it was somebody else that sent it to me. Oh no, it was somebody else. It was Brian. That Brian guy that was at the Eagles Super Bowl when he was over here.
I've seen Patrick Mahomes more than you guys ever seen him because I watched him in the Big 12 light up Oklahoma over the years, man. I mean, this dude was. I used to get mad at his ass back then. I like him now as a pro.
But but I think it's almost it's almost the same situation.
Yeah, Brady's Mahomes.
Good. You got good coach, just like Bill Belichick. You got Andy Reid, very seasoned, good coach. You got great quarterback who is beyond his years as far as as far as the experience. He's beyond his years. He can play really well. And then they put pieces around him that are fire. And so then when you look at Lamar Jackson, you have great upstart quarterback. I mean, I think he'll get better as a passer. He'll progress.
Baltimore's a great organization, man. What are you talking about?
No, but yeah, Baltimore's great. What I'm saying is, when Baltimore gets rid of that, you got to get rid of that. I don't want to see no more gold anything on the sidelines. Just play football and quit doing all. None of the shenanigans. Play football. That's look. I'll say this real quick before we get to.
Go ahead, man. This is why I asked the question so we can elaborate on them and actually talk about it. Have a conversation.
And we try to keep we tried after last season. Try to keep the language down. If I put the F-bomb as your middle name, fire. In other words, and when I say F-bomb, I don't mean fire. So when I say Patrick effing Mahomes, or Drew effing Brees, or Tom effing Brady, or Aaron effing Rodgers, at this point in time, I'm not ready to say Lamar effing Jackson.
No, he hasn't come to that point yet. Like I said, he has consistent star quality moments, but Mahomes is consistently. Mm-hmm. Did I say that
Lamar's
right?
got to do it. He's got to do it. He's got to get there. Look, and I would say that the Chiefs' defense, I wouldn't say it. I think Tennessee's defense might be better than the Chiefs, but at the same time, they did enough to stop him. And the same thing that Tennessee did last year in the playoffs, they just did enough. They had a game plan for that guy. So, do I think Lamar Jackson has a bright future in the league?
Yeah, yes, he does. Yes, he does.
At this point in time, if I'm not willing to put an F-bomb in between. I'm not willing to give you an F-bomb as a middle name.
I have one thing to say about you. You know who put the blueprint on how to beat Lamar Jackson? You guys don't remember it, do you?
Who's?
San Diego Chargers, man. With Lynn out there at San Diego, the coach, the head coach.
Oh,
they beat him last year, right?
Oh, in the playoff was rookie year.
He put the blueprint on Lamar Jackson. Any team that played them, they played them exactly how San Diego, the Chargers then, whatever the hell. I'm still saying, but
the Las Vegas. The Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, man, it's just hard for me to get past that. I still call them the Oakland Raiders, man.
Hey, we've all been watching football so long, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be, but yeah, that's what I'll say. Jonathan, go ahead, hit me with.
This is a two-parter. This is a two-parter.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Give me the top 3 coaches in the league right now on the hot seat. 3 coaches on the hot seat right now. The top ones.
Everybody that's 0-3.
Quinn.
I wanted Sloan to answer first. That's okay. Go ahead.
No. Well, he didn't. He said everybody is 0-3.
Everybody's 0-3.
Go ahead, PJ. I'll see if you got the same 3 as me. Yeah.
Quinn, Patricia, and
really?
Yeah.
Even after that win?
Okay. Matt Patricia's on the hot seat.
Matt Quinn ain't going
You
nowhere.
were just praising him a while ago when we first talked about
but he.
No. You're right. I had him down, but I erased it because there was another one that I thought was even more in the hot seat. But go ahead.
So, and I'll say, I guess I'll also have to say Gase.
Okay, that's you got 2 of mine. I put
playing
Judge
with the
on
Johnsons.
my list. I put Judge on my list too, though, because
I think
he's messing up
first year.
I
First year head coach,
but he's on the hot seat because
they're gonna give him 2 years. They're gonna give him 2 years. They ain't gonna fire him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only reason I wouldn't say Judge,
you gotta give him 2 to 3. You give him 3 years max.
Okay.
The only reason I wouldn't say Judge is because you just lost an all-world running back for the season. You can't.
Right.
You're done. So, I would go. Obviously, Dan Quinn. I mean,
no.
Are you guys saying Quinn first because he's top on the list?
Dan Quinn ain't going nowhere. All
right, go ahead. So go ahead, Anthony Quinn.
Got receipt.
Yeah.
Got receipt. Ain't going nowhere. Get Dan out.
My opinion.
Got receipts.
Your list is coming
text
next,
messages
Sloan.
as we doing the show. I would say Quinn. Shit, I would also probably say I'd say Matt Nagy. So what? They're 3-0. You had to put what's the name in there. I think if this does not end successfully for him, out of there.
Okay.
Out of there. They put a lot of money in. I'll just say they put a lot of confidence in him to be a coach that would change the culture there, and it just hadn't changed.
Okay.
And then also I go out there another one. Lynn from the Chargers.
Oof.
He ain't. Hey,
Okay.
what's he been out there doing? What's he been out there doing for San Diego?
They're not giving him. They're not giving him much to do anything
Work with. Yeah, he don't have much to work with.
Well,
right
yeah,
now.
but-
I mean,
It'd be rare to see them say, because I've seen coaches let go for a lot less. So
yeah.
I can understand the owner being like, "Oh, well, we haven't given you much to work with, so we'll get." Or they could be like, "Yo, let's change this whole culture. Let's do
Blow it up.
What about you, Sloan? Well, who you got for 3? Give me your 3 coaches you think.
I got Gates. I got Bill O'Brien.
Case.
O'Brien with Houston, Texas. And I
Yeah.
got Matt Nagy. And I got a question mark with Lynn. Like I'm like with AC because I think they're gonna. He been out there a while. They might blow it up.
Yeah. I can hear. I see it, but I mean, I think there's other coaches that are more in the hot seat. All right, so this is a 2-part question, though. That was a 2-part question. All right.
I already know what the next part is. I got my answers ready. Let's go.
Off your list. No. It's one person on your lists. Who gets fired first? On your list. Out of your 3, who gets fired first off your list?
So I'm actually going to go off of somebody else's list. I didn't even throw Bill O'Brien in there. I think Bill O'Brien might get fired.
Yeah, you know what? I slipped on that one too. Jesus Christ.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah. Since the beginning of the year.
because
When he got to the Hopkins. Am I right?
yeah, because he's acting GM right now.
Yeah.
Gave up everybody. He said, no, we're going to be fine. They obviously ain't fine.
Yeah.
He picked up David Johnson, not doing it.
He wasn't doing shit when he was with the Cardinals.
Mm-mm.
And he's wasting Deshaun Watson's talent down there.
And
After they just paid him.
And what else did he do? That's the worst part of this whole thing. He soured the locker room.
Yep.
So those guys don't even want to come to work.
They don't want to play for him.
No.
There you go.
Man, I'm gonna tell you
So
guys.
can we all agree? Even he wasn't on my list. He wasn't on Anthony's list. He wasn't on PJ's list. He was on Sloan's
Bill O'Brien.
list. But I think we all agree that's the number one asshole right there that's going to probably get fired and
The
deserves.
only reason I always said Bill O'Brien, PJ said it right off the bat, man. I've been in a situation where you've been in a locker room with a coach.
Soured.
Yep, man. Let me tell you, nobody wants to come to work.
Yeah.
Even the coaches don't even like being there. They do it because they have to be a professional. Even the game plans change, man. The intensity of teaching and coaching changes with the players. And also the thing that really is alarming, man, nobody cares. They're just there to get the paycheck. They just want to go to the pay window. The U-Haul, they call it the U-Haul games, the last few games in the NFL. Sometimes the moving truck pulls up early. I mean,
I still think Gase is probably going to get fired first, though, because before Bill O'Brien. I'm just saying that just because they turn over coaches over there.
The Johnsons, Johnsons are horrible.
They'll turn over. They'll bring somebody else in, man, real quick.
What the Johnson's biggest problem is, but anyway, let me stop.
Dang it. Dang it. After show. I don't know. Hey, that's 4 downs, guys. Hey, that was a good one.
Let me just stop. I need to
Nice,
stop out
nice.
here. See, we can edit this stuff out tonight. So I got to,
Oh,
man. Yeah. You guys make me act up all the time. That trauma dog.
Nah, we don't. Sloan, you did. Don't try to blame
I
that
blame
on us, Sloan.
it on you, AC.
Nah,
Getting
why?
all started up, getting me all riled up. The PJ chime in. Only one that keep everything calm is Pops up there at the top.
Oh, Jonathan don't keep nothing calm.
Jonathan,
What do you get?
What are you
I'm the one that always aggravates somebody.
No, you pops. I call you pops. Man, your daughter kicked your, hey, wait, I got a question. Did your daughter kick your ass in the fantasy this week? Her
No.
team? She did?
No, she's
she-
0-3.
Ah, he played me. Oh,
She kicked my ass in one of our leagues.
What?
for real.
Smoked me by like 60-something points.
Yeah, she's no slouch, man. She keeps up with it.
Damn, PJ.
She needed Lamar to do some
Oh,
work
man.
yesterday to in the family league, and it didn't happen.
Oh,
so.
Man,
yeah.
I really thought Lamar, man, when I saw when they spotted him that touchdown, I said, shit. And PJ said, Sloan, if Kansas City starts off fast, it's gonna be a long night for the Raiders.
Mhm.
And you were spot on too.
PJ said Sloan just texted me, said it's over.
Yeah, he did.
I said, okay.
No, he said I just talked to Sloan. He said there ain't no coming back from this.
Yeah, I know. I've been around enough football all my life. I know enough about it. When the boys said, "Well, I think we just gonna survive it. We don't want to get too ugly, but we gonna survive." Some games, sometimes, man, you get out there on that field and you go against a team. You just look at your guys on the sideline on the bench. You go, "Hey, man, look, let's everybody play not to get hurt. Let's just get out of here without too many injuries."
All right.
They got you.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, let's just go ahead and You got a 2-minute drill, John?
No, not this week. I'll try to have one for next.
All right.
Next week. I'll talk to you about next week later.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, a staple on the show. We've been talking about this entire episode. Yo.
What an asshole!
Who wants to start off asshole of the week?
Man,
I'll start it.
Go ahead,
PJ. Go ahead.
All right, I just shared my screen.
Yes. All right. Go ahead.
This guy, Tristan Hill, for doing this. It's a little choppy for some reason.
Yeah.
This part right here, whoop, that little gator
Oh,
on Chris
yep.
Carson, right here. You're just trying to
it hurt him. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got hurt. Like he had leave the game.
You know,
So,
that boy, he better hope that they do not see each other in the playoffs. If they see each other in the playoffs, they're going to need a cart to get off the field.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I see Sloan over there ready.
Go ahead. Well, just speaking on PJ's thing, I didn't see it actual live, but like once I saw the replay, I was like, yeah. No, if they shit, the people in practice are probably giving him some smashing this week for that one because they already know what's going to transpire once once they play their next game. People are going to be looking at that. But yeah, that was a little grimy moves. Sloan, what you got?
All I got to say, somebody gonna serve justice. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, and playing the game myself, I never wanted to go out and intentionally hurt somebody. You make a good solid play, a good clean hit. And I tell you one guy that devastated offenses all the time, but never did dirty play was Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor used to put fear in guys, but he always played clean.
Yeah.
And when you see something like that, man, that remind me of the Hainsworth. Remember Hainsworth when he stumped?
Yeah.
See stuff like that, man. It makes it really cheapens the game.
Like a Dominic and Sue.
Yeah,
He's done that too.
if I was the commissioner of the NFL, I see a guy do some low down stuff like that, man. Now he wouldn't be playing anymore. I kick him off the team just like they did the boy with the helmet incident. He been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because things like that is unnecessary, man. That is the true asshole of the week.
Yeah.
I mean, in the worst
Yeah,
case.
the
I,
only reason I didn't pick him because I knew one of y'all was going to go ahead and grab him up.
I made sure I messaged y'all that real quick.
There was a few to pick from this week. We had
they had quite a few, but
Yeah,
I just can't. That ain't football play to me. That's bush league.
Yeah, of course it is. That's dirty. It's just way dirty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. So Who next?
I'll go. Sloan, is that yours too? Then. All right.
No, I actually got 1 and 2.
All right. Then let me go. So
Here
see.
you go.
Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead
okay,
and throw
okay,
that
go
up there, Anthony. That thing I sent you, if you can.
Oh yeah.
Throw that video up because I kind of changed mine last minute here because when we were talking about the last
That
game
just
of
makes me
the
sad,
week.
man. Some shit like that. That just killed me. That blew my heart
Oh
tonight.
yeah.
Hold on.
I just don't like that kind of stuff, man. I really don't. That just irks the hell out of me. You know, you got guys making that kind of money, and you're gonna do some dumb shit like that, man. I mean,
So John, which one? Who you?
That's John Harbaugh. Last night, it ain't coming up.
what happened?
Well, when he was screaming,
Anthony,
Can you see it?
no, you're sharing the wrong screen.
Hold on. Let me see something.
So last night there was a call on the field. I think it was
It was the interference call.
it was an interference call. It was either that or it was a roughing call or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't a pass interference. What was it? Like a targeting call.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
he was targeting the receiver.
hitting
John
the-
Harbaugh was giving it to the refs on the sideline, pulled his mask down,
Is this
and
it?
then got in this dude ref's face. Watch him. You can't do this. Now he got in the ref's face like bad. Look at him. That's $100,000 fine right there.
That
Just
Corona.
so you know.
Yep.
That's $100,000 fine right there, buddy. So
yeah, 250 for the team.
Put that dragon
that's
on.
horrible. So, but I mean, yeah, you cannot agree with the call, but he pulled his mask down and dude was laying into him, and I just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like that, man. This ain't basketball. You ain't gonna overturn the call. So, I mean, the call was bad. I thought the call was bad too.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
still, you don't like it. Can you challenge that? You can challenge it. Why didn't he try challenging it?
No, they challenged interference calls last year. They took the rule out this year during the rules.
Oh, they
committee.
took it out this year. Okay.
Oh yeah, they took it out. Yeah,
So-
you can't do it
So
anymore.
there you go. You can't challenge it.
Oh, trust me.
Well,
stuck. So-
you know, I'm friends with the guy that runs the rules committee anyway, the president. So you know,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so they took it out, but you can't be in these times. You can't be getting in that dude's face like that, spitting and
Nah,
shouting.
yeah.
So,
this ain't baseball.
anyways,
That's bullshit in baseball, man. You can't do that. You know,
Yep,
then when he
yep,
took the mask off too, that was even worse.
oh yeah. So that's my asshole of the week, man. I switched it from somebody else because I guess I should have a little bit of sympathy for Mr. Doug Peterson, but that's okay. We'll talk about that.
Go
later,
ahead, Sloan. Go ahead, Sloan.
Well, my
got one?
asshole of the week, I got a team of assholes. All the referees in the Bills and Rams game. And I'm gonna add a new segment, the personal segment called the dumbass of the week. I get the TJ Metcalf, Metcalf going down the field with the damn ball. Man, when you get to the damn end zone, that's when you relax. He starts showboating and calls them a damn score. That's dumbass of the week.
Oh yeah.
I
Definitely
couldn't-
dumbass of the week.
the last guy,
So would you get?
Leon Lett did that bullshit in the Super Bowl. Y'all remember
What's
that?
up, Storm Shadow?
Yeah.
Welcome to the chat.
Yep. But anyway,
Oh, somebody.
that's all I got.
All right.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Anthony?
Thought you had Storm Shadow said Buffalo could be a sleeper. Yeah, Buffalo's nice, man.
Yeah.
Storm Shadow, what's good, man? Storm Shadow used to be on my other one where I don't be talking about sports at all. He does.
Tom
Man.
Shadow, you are now an honorary chat room goon. So you in. Chat room goon,
There you go.
man.
Nah,
Over Holcomb.
asshole of the week for me is Tennessee Titans. We trying to watch some football here. We trying to have a full season. We trying to
Have a little bit of normalcy.
Yes, we're trying to do something here. You have somebody test positive, you fucking put that shit out there and you take care of business. You don't hide it. You don't try to no. Because what you're doing right now is you're jeopardizing the rest of the league by not putting that out there
That's right.
and not taking care of business. Take care of business. It's just, oh man, it's so.
There's eight
when I saw
people
that,
total that are infected on the team now.
Yes, 8 people. And they had a positive test on Saturday, and they chose to not say anything so they could play their game on Sunday.
They might cancel some games this weekend too. I heard. Don't know.
Yeah,
But they said if they have to, they're going to push them off till Monday. That it will not be canceled.
Yep.
Mm.
Sure did.
What I'm saying is,
Man,
this thing,
you put a lot of
you have to understand
jeopardy with that shit.
Well, not just a lie, but just look. It's and I think we've got to a certain extent we've gotten ahead of it to where when something like this happens, precautions can be taken and you can handle it, but don't just not say nothing. This is Tennessee. The entire organization. This could have messed up everybody's shit, not just their locker room. A lot of other people's, not just locker rooms, homes, whatever. You have a player or coach, an assistant test positive for the coronavirus.
Outside linebackers coach.
Yes, you take you staple down that entire thing, and you take all the precautions you can so that nobody else is affected by this. Like this is like you said, Jonathan. We mentioned earlier. You were talking about the question you asked as far as hell yeah or hell no. Like
that was That was episode 2, 1 hour, 48 minutes, 40 seconds into the podcast. I asked the question of hell yeah, hell no. Yeah,
yeah, and this is why shit like that happens because
we knew it was going to happen.
I understand you. Yeah, you understand you want to play your games. I understand. We understand. We're not even like out there playing. We understand the athletes, but there's from what I've heard anyway, and from what I've read, there are a lot of teams that the players are really focused on not spreading this shit or whatever. NFL teams, I don't know how many of y'all are watching, probably none. You have somebody test positive in your entire organization who has contact with players, locker rooms, trainers, any of that shit. You take the proper precautions and you stop it where it is so that the rest of the players can continue to play games, so that the rest of the organizations can continue to run, and so that the fans can continue in this time of the world, enjoy something positive, which is football, sports. And we understand that's not the end-all, be-all, but at the same time, when there is the opportunity and you just jeopardize it by just straight up just
being fucking dumbasses.
Coach tests positive and you don't say shit because you want to play your game on Sunday. That's inexcusable, unacceptable. So that's the Titans going as an asshole of the weeks because I've already explained it.
I think I think they said none of the Minnesota Vikings have tested positive yet. So and they'll continue testing them. They'll test the rest of the team, the people that are infected, which they probably won't release. I don't think it's any of the players. I think it's more organization that's infected. I haven't heard anything about any players being infected. Have you guys?
Not yet.
No. And Minnesota probably isn't. But if I played for the Vikings, if I was in the Vikings organization, I'd be like, yo, how the hell are you gonna have something like this happen and not even?
They're pissed. They're pissed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So that's my asshole of the week, just because for obvious reasons.
And I said by week 4. I said by week 4 in that podcast. Yeah. And then guess what? We just started week 4 and it came out today. So I love it.
So hopefully we don't see any more of that.
That's probably the only time I'll ever I have a good take like that. So just everybody remember this moment.
Oh man.
All
right. So let me throw this up here, and let's see. We're about to make our game picks so we can wrap this up because it's
time for that debate tonight.
Yeah, I know you got. I know you got your debate, Sloan.
I got to go hard on that tomorrow. I got to get my notepad out. I got to cover everything, man. I got to go TNT tomorrow.
Oh man,
get this thing under wraps.
Jonathan, share it to me so I can put it up because I downloaded it, but I can't find
What's
it.
that?
The last week's picks. Let's run through them real quick.
PJ shaking the bag. Hold on a minute.
Oh yeah, get in the bag. Yes, let's.
Oh man.
PJ, you got
There's last week's. There's last week's picks. If you want this week's,
Hold up. No, just so I can, let's see if I can. It's probably gonna be too damn small. Though. Let me see. Is it really small? It is, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
hold on a minute.
Let me see. I downloaded the actual picture, but I can't find it on my
Hold
computer.
on a minute. Let me see if I can- Give me 1 second, man. I'm going to try to do it this way, real quick. Sorry.
Well, I mean, if you can,
Just give me
do
1
what?
second.
If, it's at the bag of him. It's like,
It's just taking a minute to open up. I got it right here.
oh, you go.
Here. Share my screen.
All right, there we go.
I'm trying
You
to
got
scroll
control
down.
of it.
There you go. There we go, everybody.
Hold the control and scroll. If you like hold the control button and scroll, it should like zoom it in.
Is it big enough?
I can see it.
All right. That's funny. There we go. I'm trying to make it a little bit smaller there so you can see all the picks. There it is. I don't know if you want to see all that. You want to see how you did last week when or
Obviously,
year-
the
I have all the
tie
updated ones on the other one.
all right.
This is what we need to see right here. Here we go. So last week, 11 for 16, Anthony. PJ, 9 for 16 last week. I went the same. And Sloan went 10 for 16 last week. So
cost me that damn Rams cost me that game.
that Panthers pick saved you.
No, yep. And I should have stayed with the I should have went with AC on the Kansas City, but I just thought Kansas City was gonna give that one away. They gonna Kansas City gonna give a game
I thought
away.
they were going to be able to be scored on. You know what I mean? And that
Oh yeah, no.
that was the problem for
Kansas
me.
City, Kansas City they're gonna give a game up against a division opponent.
You-
One of them division opponents gonna steal one from them.
Yeah, you
You
got
think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I think they're gonna steal one from them.
Okay. All right, PJ.
All right.
Let's go ahead and do these picks real quick. Keep this thing moving along.
You got next week's ready to pop up.
I already got it on. I gotta hold on.
Just throw it to me, and then I'll wait till after PJ picks, and then
Well, who am I picking for first? Is last place?
Yeah, pick for I
That's
guess
me.
Jonathan used, and then Sloan and then me. Yeah. Here we go. PJ, pull it up.
The Bears.
Chicago Bears for Jonathan.
Son of a bitch. Who are they playing for again?
Oh, this is for me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, they play the Colts too. Oh, they got a chance at that.
Ooh, nice. PJ got the Buffalo Bills.
Man, you better
All
give
right.
me the pack. You better give me the pack. No, hell no. I don't want to pay the Chiefs. Oh no, no.
Who's this now? This Anthony?
This is Sloan.
Oh shit.
Oh, who they play?
Oh.
Damn it.
PJ, who'd you get again? Sorry.
It's gonna be the five.
I got Buffalo.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be good then. We play the Eagles. We good. We good.
Oh,
Bounce back
who
game.
they playing? I got the Raiders. All right, here we go.
Just give me a second. I messed this one up right here.
Yeah, go ahead. You good? Oh my God!
I thought it'd come on at 9 o'clock.
He's worried about it.
Oh, man. Hey, listen,
Wait a second, Anthony. You got the Raiders?
Oh man, just
No,
my old man just tagged me, man. That's all.
Who'd you get, Anthony?
No, I got
I can't see the screen.
Who'd I
Yeah, you got the Raiders.
I did. Okay, yeah, I got the Raiders. Yeah.
Oh, get
DJs going up against each other.
Ooh-wee.
I like it.
No, you got to swap those.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll swap it. Yeah, you're right.
Bills Raiders. Yeah. PJ got the Bills. Ooh, that's a game.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Where's it at? Hold on.
It's in Las Vegas.
It is, isn't it?
That's a.
And then we got the Raiders. And then Sloan got what?
Sloan got the 49ers.
I was slow on that one. I'll get it together, boys. What the? All right. Now, go ahead, Thursday night.
Broncos Jets. I'm gonna go Broncos.
Broncos all day long.
I'm going Broncos too.
Everybody Broncos. All right. You guys can go ahead.
Browns, Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Let's see here. What I'm looking. Let's see. I got Cowboys.
Boys. All right.
Ooh.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Seahawks are gonna just smash them. Who's the QB2 in Seattle?
I don't know.
Who knows?
He'll be playing halfway through the third quarter.
Everybody Seahawks?
Wait a minute. Where? Yeah, I'm gonna go Seahawks, but close game.
You think so?
Hey,
They're down in Miami.
Hey, yo, these are the kind of games. I think we talked about it briefly last season when we went through some. These are the kind of games the Seahawks run into problems with, like these kind of games where they're supposed.
No, what you saying, AC? The kind of games
The Seahawks, like these are the kind of games that you're like, oh, they're about to go in there fucking thrash, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, bam, it's like 1970.
Oh, it's Geno Smith. Geno Smith. You're gonna see Geno Smith out there.
Oh no. Oh no. Are you going? You're going Seahawks, right, Sloan?
Yep.
All right, Steelers, Titans.
This is gonna be a good game.
I'm gonna go Steelers. Steelers.
I think Steelers are gonna shut down Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers too.
Where you going, Jonathan? Where you going? He thinking about it.
Man. Titans at home. Oh yeah, I got to go Steelers. They got that COVID stuff going on. It's all going to be messed up. I forgot about it. How soon I forget.
Jonathan had he had some deep.
I did. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, no.
Right. Colts, Bears. I'm gonna go Colts. I think this undefeated stuff stops next week. I'm
going Colts too. And like I said, the coach, the head coach, man, I think they got Phillip Rivers up. Phillip Rivers is working pretty hard. So I'm going Colts.
Damn.
What?
I'm going Bears.
All right.
I'm going Bears. You know, they kept they kept Matt Ryan under 250 yards for the whole game.
Yeah.
Defense. I think they're going to do it to old ass Philip Rivers. He's going to be gosh darn it all over that field.
Saints, Lions. Saints bounce back.
Oh yeah, 100% Saints going to bounce back.
Yeah, it's a bounce back game, definitely. Everybody going Saints on that one?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't know what you got, Sloan.
I'm going Saints. So what about the Cardinals Panthers? We missed that? No.
No, coming up next.
We're about to hit next. Cardinals Panthers.
Cardinals
bounce back game. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I got to go with them.
Me too. What about you, Sloan? You're going Cardinals, right?
Man, come on. You know I never picked them.
Okay.
Jaguars, Bengals. You know what? Bengals. I'm gonna go Bengals.
Man, this game could go either way.
Yeah,
I know.
But you know what?
I
think Burrow finally gets his first NFL win.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I'm going Bengals.
All right.
Vikings, Texans. Ooh, 2-0-3 teams. What is going to come out of this? It's in Houston, so I'm gonna go Texans. That's the only reason why.
Thanks for
the only reason why.
That insight there.
Hey,
I'm kind of. I don't know what to do with this one.
Oh, what you gonna do, Sloan? What you gonna do?
Man, I feel some pressure.
I'm going Vikings. I think Cousins and Thielen, and yeah, I think I like.
I'm going Vikings with Dalvin Cook, and they almost beat the Titans last week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna watch his Houston spiral even further.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings too because I think Cousins want to come. He want to get adopted now, so I think he wants a family. He's tired of being an orphan, so I'm gonna go ahead on a roll. I'm gonna roll with him.
Chargers, Bucks.
Oh, Bucks are gonna eat them up.
Yeah, Bucks. The Chargers got to travel cross country, so yeah, that's. I'm gonna go ahead with the Bucks.
Damn, I don't even got to pick the next 3 games.
Sloan, Bucks.
Yep, I'm going with the Bucks.
Ravens, Washington.
Is there a question?
No.
I'm already typing them.
Who's zip tying some people, man?
That was my pen.
Oh, I was like,
I'm going
sound like a
Raiders. I'm going Raiders too. I mean, no, we on the Raiders.
What you talking about, Sloan?
I'm on Raiders. Hey, you know, Ray. I'm just all
Giants, Rams. I'm going Rams on that one.
Rams. Oh
yeah,
Rams.
No question, Rams.
Yeah.
Bounce back after that. Yeah, that close one. Yeah, that's.
Going Rams 2 there. Sloan.
You know it, baby. I was with it last week and then messed up.
All right, so the next, me and PJ's picks for these are already made.
Bills, Raiders. I'm going Bills. What are you doing, Sloan? I'm
going Bills, man.
All right.
Wait a minute. They playing out in LA? They playing out in Vegas?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Give me some stats on that defense, stat man. For
on the Raiders defense?
Yeah.
It's not that good. The Raiders
how they against the pass.
I mean, they did do well against Breeze and them last weekend, but you can say what you want about Breeze and them. So
yeah.
I'm going with the Bills then, hell, because I like that old Josh Allen kid, man. That boy, he He all man. He all man.
Yep.
Woo.
Big game. Game of the week for me.
This is the make or break pick.
Where are they? They allow 242.3 passing yards a game.
That's
Yeah.
average. It's not like anything.
Yeah,
They're literally in the middle at 16.
Right.
You know who the best is against the pass? Indianapolis.
Yeah, the Colts. That's why I said at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, their defense is fire. This is.
I picked that defense up in fantasy.
Well,
I had the Chiefs defense, but they could be scored on. So anyway,
so what's next, babies?
Patriots Chiefs.
Woo.
Damn.
Don't
This
make
is a
me
hard
do
one,
this.
man.
I'm making you do it first. PJ, what you got?
I'm going with the Chiefs.
You gonna pick against your team?
Yeah,
I'm going
because our secondary is crazy shaky.
I think Bill always plays him good. So
Well,
we definitely got a chance. So
they got a chance, but they ain't.
Oh no, you got a chance. Yeah. No, you got a chance.
They always have a chance.
I just can't pick against them.
I'm gonna have to go Chiefs, man.
I'm going Chiefs. Patriot John is a true believer.
I'm gonna do it.
I ain't mad at you, baby boy. Shit, I never picked against the Cardinals, so hey, I understand.
All
I
right.
truly
Glad somebody does.
All right, Sunday night football, Eagles, 49ers.
Niners.
Well, that's my bag pick, so hell, I ain't got nothing to say. Good thing, good. Hey, PJ, you pick me. You always pick me good teams out that bag, baby.
I try to pick everybody good teams.
Oh, you know what?
Jonathan.
Were you going Eagles?
Jonathan, give me Eagles. Give me Eagles.
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
You going Eagles?
Yep, because you know what's going to happen? I think at halftime, Jalen Hurts going to get brought up in the game.
You said that. I think you said that last week too.
Yeah, well, too bad the head coach is too scared to pull that trigger.
No,
but,
you paying that boy $150 million. That's why you won't pull that damn trigger.
Yeah.
I've seen triggers pulled for less, man. Hey, look, I think the back's against the wall, and look who the 49ers missing all that defensive front stuff. Hey, I think I'm gonna pick. That's my outlier for the week.
Okay.
Just like the Chiefs was my outlier for the week last week.
Yeah.
I know.
It worked.
And and obviously you know who I'm picking on this next one. Don't even question that. It's not even a question.
Packers, Falcons, Packers.
Go Pack, go.
I was going to pick the Falcons, but man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with I'm going with the Packers, man. I ain't picking the Falcons on this one. I know my boy. I know my boy in the chat room gonna get me. He gonna get me next week. But I think the Packers only gonna play 8 players. I think that might be a pretty good match.
No, that's what he asked for us to play. Like, no. So there are the picks. Jonathan, I'm sure, get that souped up and sent out to us.
Oh yeah.
Respectively.
Very soon.
So yeah, so that's the show, you guys. This has been Instant Replay. We've talked some sports. You guys got any final thoughts on week 3 and the upcoming week 4 in the NFL?
No, just can't wait. Can't wait for Sunday.
Yeah. That's a Sunday night game. Chiefs, Patriots.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, it's gonna be tired.
Okay.
That's
I wanted to ask you guys. I wanted to tell you guys. I'm going on vacation, so I won't be home. But I'll be trying to make the podcast on Tuesday.
Now just get ready to say,
from my location. I'm gonna bring my stuff down there, and I'm gonna where I'm going, and I'm gonna try to make that podcast, man. Okay.
Hey,
you better go to one of them damn.
I mean, as long as you got enough lighting.
Yeah.
As long as you got enough light.
Yeah.
No, what? No, dude. I'm gonna tell you one time. I went on somebody's live on my cell phone. The quality was better than my fucking computer.
Yeah.
So if you just have to use your cell phone with some earbuds in, I'm telling you, just make sure your shit's propped up correct. And I'm telling you, I'll send you the link. You can jump in and it'll be
okay. Okay.
It'll be good.
Well, I'm
Don't
going
matter
to
what
bring
you
my
gotta do.
laptop anyway, so I'll have my laptop.
Oh,
with
yeah,
me,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Go ahead, Sloan.
That's gonna be
got
awesome,
some
man.
grub
Hey,
sticks?
look, I'm probably gonna have to get some coaching too, because I'm going to Louisiana in October, and I'm going to I'm gonna go to OU Texas, but I'm not going to the game. I'm gonna be in Dallas, so I'm probably gonna have to do the same
Okay.
thing. So I
Okay.
guess
No, yeah. As long as your cell phone is good, you can, man. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna look good. Just make sure you got your headphones, and you'll be all right, man. We'll make it work, man.
I just can't wait to see what
This
happens
is,
with these Titans too, man, and this bull crap with the COVID, because that's going to be interesting. It's going to play out, I probably this week. By the time we get to Thursday night, they're going to have decisions made and figure this out.
Yeah.
Let's just hope and
Oh,
pray
yeah,
that
the
it don't spread any further than it did. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 4 of Instant Replay. We've enjoyed talking with you guys, and hey, you guys, we always get on here and put our commentary out. V, shouts out to V. He couldn't make it to the show
Next week, man.
Get on here. He actually this hat I got on. He actually gave me this hat. This is like a
that's a nice hat.
camoed out like Green Bay hat or whatever. It's fire.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, Matt Brill, for joining the chat, and Storm Shadow for joining the chat.
Yeah,
hey,
so
those are
yes,
the
yes,
chat room goons. Those
We
are
love
the
it.
chat
We
room
love
goons, baby.
Come back next week. Come back next week.
Hashtag chat room goons. And we're out.